From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Denver Broncos and the Seattle Seahawks.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. And we are underway in the Pacific Northwest. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Play of the game, first throw of the game. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
An opening play call like that, Mike, has exactly one goal. Let's connect on something early and quiet this home crowd. But all they did was energize them. I mean, listen to this place after that interception. They're feeding into it. They're giving this offense extra momentum as they now take the field.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. First and goal. Here's a run. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on first and goal. Here now, second down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Touchdown, Seattle. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. First down throw for Nix. Open man downfield. That's Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. 39 yards.
And the Broncos first down.
Nix now on first and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And that's going to be intercepted by Tariq Woolen. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Let's go now.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Hold it ready. 19 tight. Go. Cowboy 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready, ready.
They'll throw on first down with Milroe. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. Here's first and 10.
Khalid! Cougar 19! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal!
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Quick throw, taken in, and he's in! Touchdown, Seahawks! Greg, offensive coordinator's script to start the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive. They've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, they continue to build on this lead here early. This is going to be a long day for this defense.
Slides at the point, up and good. And the Seahawks will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. It'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Nix, now to throw it here on first down. Once to his right, just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Leonard Williams. He gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down. Taken at the 19. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Okay,
From 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
ready, ready. Eight, ready.
The drive will start on the ground. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down. Now give on the ground. Room to run at the 35. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
Flush to his right. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 2. Handoff here, up the middle. And the Seahawks are going to be set up 1st and goal. Good running takes them down to about the 4.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. Moving to his right. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Touchdown, Seattle. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. This one complete to Sutton. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 2. Straight ahead goes Harvey. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Hey, kill! Olay!
On On first down, here's Nix to throw. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Broncos first down.
1 quarter in the books. 21-0 is our score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Captain. Oh, I said.
Back to throw is Nix. The middle of the field, taken in by Addison. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
That's good for Broncos.
Working the middle, that's Harvey. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal, try to finish off this drive with a touchdown. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. Takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up 1st and goal.
Now a give, but here comes the reverse. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
And this is what happens when you get a little too cute. So there's a fine line in the NFL, Mike, between being creative and innovative and also overthinking it. And I think this kind of falls into the latter category. I like the idea of pushing the envelope and giving the defense something they're not used to. But
good blocking, and he's in. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Denver. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Ready, set. Get up. Ready.
Up the middle they go. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
First and 10.
Come on, set. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Milrow now off the bootleg. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Ready.
Milrow zero, throwing on second down. Open man is Horton. It's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Here we go.
Left side in the hands of Neighbors. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one, and they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
And he is going the wrong way, tackled back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot, and now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. A second effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Seahawks. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Now Nick's going to look to throw. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll throw. It's Nix. That's swung out to Harvey. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
And that is incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and that'll set up 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Out comes Sly for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Seahawks add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Mims. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. He's going to let one fly for Addison. To the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. That ball's going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Ready.
On 1st down, it's Milrow. They'll look to set up the screen here. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops. And
this one popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
It is 2nd and 6. Throwing, Nix. He'll take a shot with Mims. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And 3rd down coming up. Throwing is Nix. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. That's going to be fielded back at the 5. And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line. Throwing now, Milrow on 1st down. And now he's got a man open deep downfield. Still going. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 86 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. And it adds up to 16 now on the season. Slides at the point, up and good. And the Seahawks are going to extend their lead.
42. Broncos 16.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, here's Mims. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
A first down throw for Nix. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First down.
Nix now on first and 10. Open man downfield. It's Addison. And he will have the first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20.
Broncos first down. It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Broncos first down.
He'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. They'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up third and real long.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And at this point, they need all the points they can get, so kudos to them coming away with 3 before the half. And I think they're going to need an overall better performance offensively going forward if they plan on pulling off this second half comeback.
The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Sixty Bison.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Set.
They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line.
Lions. Let's go now. Mustang Knights, Bronco 80.
Now Milroe on first down. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big one there to start the second half. 32 yards.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Deputy, go!
Following the penalty, he'll run it. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. They get 22 yards there. First down, Seattle.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 70 Timberwolves. Streak, Warriors, 70, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. A gain there of 20. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Look him up on a second down and 8.
Down. Let go.
They'll stick with him again. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten the yard, but it will set up third down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Broncos. Get up.
Out of the gun. It's Milrow. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Did they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive?
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Jahdae Barron.
I don't hate the decision, Mike. Be aggressive. Come away with a touchdown. But what the quarterback understands in this situation is you just can't hold the ball. You got to get it out of your hand. Give your guy a chance to come down with it. And he puts the ball in harm's way and results in a pick.
Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. He connects with Mims. He's close to a first down. A gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Second down. Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. He gets free. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Nix and the Broncos now will line up and go for 2.
The Broncos will
Back to throw is Nix. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And now he loses the football. And they will get another chance. They cover it up after very nearly squandering a great scoring opportunity. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready? Ready?
They'll turn and hand this one off. Finding room across midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets to the Broncos' 36-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Ready, ready?
They'll throw on first down with Milroe. That is caught. What a throw. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Seattle. Sly now for the point out. The kick is good. And the Seahawks will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
This one complete to Sutton. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
We will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Alert! Alert! Check up!
Now a give up the middle. Oh, a loose football. The Broncos say they have it, and yes, they do.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
He will air this out, looking for Sutton. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Warriors 70. Get it.
On 1st and 10, it's Milrow. To the left side, and is caught by Horton. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Now Milrow. He'll try to hit him with a screen. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Hurt. Mustang 19, Cup 19, Cup 19.
From the gun, it's Milrow. Downfield, he's got Horton. It'll be down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
That's another Seahawks first down. First and 10.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Probably see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. That's the linebacker, Nick Bonito. He gets through to drop him, and it's a loss of 4. All the way back at the 14 now. 2nd down and goal.
Ready?
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
So on 2nd down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on 3rd and goal, I don't think you had any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
On 3rd and goal, Milroe. He's got it at the 3.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
From the 2, they're going to go for it here. It is 4th and goal.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Check out.
He'll try and throw for it with Milroe. To the goal line and in. Corey Horton. Touchdown, Seahawks. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Here's Milroe to throw. This is hot. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught left side by Ingram. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. 1st down, Broncos.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll look to throw again. Open man downfield. It's Franklin. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Back to the air one more time. That was a quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. He'll take a shot with Mims. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you.
That is caught by the tight end, Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Denver. Touchdown here in the fourth quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the fourth quarter.
That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on a 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line.
Roll.
They'll begin here on the ground. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
It's third down and 13.
Milrow. He's going to air this one out, and that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. Throwing is Milrow. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
So as an offensive coordinator, you have to have answers for what the defense throws at you. And in this case, your quarterback is sitting back there. He has nowhere to go with the ball on 4th down. He ends up taking the sack, and now your drive is over.
Glorious opportunity for the offense as they take over 1st and goal. Here's a run. And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain. He'll drop to throw. And he will score. Game on. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Broncos. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, very big touchdown there, makes it a 10-point game, and now a chance to tighten this down to a 1-possession game.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. You have to go for 2 here. You got to get this thing down to 8. But this offense now has given themselves at least a chance to make a run here down the stretch in the fourth quarter. So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Check, Panther.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
They'll run on second down. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. They'll drop to throw. Open man left side. He's got it. And he's going to have a Seahawks first down. Big letdown defensively. They allow him to convert on 4th and long. Now give on the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 1 yard.
Here's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Come on, go!
He'll try the right side this time. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming.
Let's go. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. He's got it at the 7. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. It is brought in the end zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Seattle. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
That was just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage. Great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in your own end zone because, as you just saw, it's pitch and catch.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Forced out wide. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. We'll get that complete to Franklin. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
25 yards on the play. That's good for Broncos. First down.
They'll look to throw. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. The Seahawks scoop it up. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And, Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
The return starts from the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
Again, it's Harvey. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. So it's a win here for the Seahawks. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big first quarter lead, did not look back as they cruise in this one. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Seahawks. As we say, so long from Seattle.